Edmo. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I'm Ed Edmo. I was raised 95 miles east of Portland at a place called Salala Falls with a cold winter wind was blowing down from eastern Oregon through the Columbia River Gorge. I had become the mini quilts made by loving hands by mom, aunties, and grandma. There'd be the crackle of the fire wood stove. My father would tell me stories. I thought I was getting stories. I didn't really realize it. Culture handed down from generation to generation. I'm tired. I watch late night TV. I'm glad the strike's over, so you got real writers writing scripts for late night TV. And I woke up too early. I brought a friend of mine to help. Can everyone say, Auntie Coyote, please come out?
Auntie Coyote, please come out.
John, they can do it louder, right? Yeah.
Auntie Coyote, please come out.
Really loud.
Auntie Coyote, please come out.
Don't worry, you'll get your double latte after the show. Auntie says these stories were handed down from generation to generation. No one knows how old these stories are. These stories were told to teach children how to act, not to be stuck up. That you should share, help those younger and smaller than you are, learn how to get along, respect your elders, don't take more than you need. Auntie wants to know, how many people believe in magic? Raise your hand. Yeah. For me, it's Social Security time, hey. There were no people on Earth. There were only animals. Really, they could talk the same language? They could talk the same language. And they had magical power too. They could say, I want the tree to become a rock. And poof, the tree became a rock. They got in trouble. People still got in trouble. Some changed color. Some got the markings they got. Some lost body parts. Some became extinct, so they're not here anymore. Can you say goodbye to Auntie? I brought her son, John Edmo. He's going to chant for us. Like John Michael Looking hog-tied about his son, really challenged. John is autism. My daughter had a boyfriend in the West Hills. They go visit the family and they get really nervous over John. Find out that they had an older sister. In the mental hospital, they refused to say her name. We put people like this out front. We're not ashamed of them. We honor them. John, please come chant. drummer of the Black Lodge, Young Spirit, and he's been nominated for Grammy Awards since John Edmund. Before the world was created, there was water everywhere. The Great Spirit above has 3 sons: Otter, the playful animal; Muskrat, the handsome animal; and Beaver, the wise animal. One day the Great Spirit called his sons together and said, I want you to dive down underneath the water and see what you can find. Otter said, let me go down. You know, otters are playful animals. They make slides in the water. They can even swim on the back, eat at the same time. I wish I could do that. Otter took a deep breath and dove down. Right to water people that go like that. Everyone, get your hands out and help me make the fish motion. Otter stopped and played tag with the fish for a long time. Otter ran out of breath and came back up. The Great Spirit said, what did you find down here? Oh, I found water people. And they go like that. Everyone. Muskrat said, let me go down. Muskrat was good looking. He was handsome. He was very good looking. He was skinny too. The muskrat knew he was good looking and skinny. Muskrat took a deep breath and dove down. Went among the water people that swam. How, everyone? Like that. But a cute water girl winked at him. He stopped and talked with her. It made him feel good to talk with her. He fell in love with her. Muskrat ran out of breath and came back up. The Great Spirit said, what did you find down there? Muskrat says, I found a cute water girl. She wants me to come back and meet her parents and get married. That beaver swam in a great big circle, thinking, if this is as deep, as big around as I can swim, it's pretty deep. Let me go down farther. His brother laughed at him. Look at you, you're fat. Your tail flat. Your nose is pushed against your face. Made Beaver feel bad about himself. It's wrong to make fun of the way someone looks, isn't it? Beaver took a deep breath and dove down. He went past the water people that swam. How, everyone? How the water people swim? He went past all the cute water girls that winked at him. When he cleared the bottom, hit his nose on the bottom, came up at the end of his nose, he had a bowl of mud. The Great Spirit said, it's good. Took the mud in its huge hands, rolled the mud together, sang a song and blew on it. Rolled the mud together, sang a song and blew on it. Rolled the mud together, sang a song and blew on it. Rolled the mud together, sang a song and blew on it. Rolled the mud together, sang a song and blew on it. It's got a big around this world today. The Great Spirit put in mountains, trees, plants, insects, animals. He made rivers and lakes. The last and creator people like you and I. That's a creation legend of the Shoshone Bannock tribe. My tribe, thank you. A long time ago, there was no Columbia River, the Cascade Mountains, or there was a great big lake. If you believe science, they talk about the Missoula flood, where a glacier melted 3.5 million years ago up by Missoula, Montana, forming the rivers and lakes to the northwest. But that's science. Want to know what this Indians say? Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountains and dug and sang a powerful song. Everyone get your stick up, help me say it. Get your stick up, help me say it. Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountains and dug and sang a powerful song. Help me say it, everyone. Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountain and dug and sang a powerful song. I can't hear you. Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountains and sang a powerful song. Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountain and dug and sang a powerful song. Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountain and sang a powerful song. Coyote took a big stick to the top of the mountain and sang a powerful song. The water broke through, forming what Indians call Inchuana. Means the big river because the Columbia River, big river flowed from Canada clear down to Astoria. Animal people moved out to the riverbanks to be closer to the water. Well, Coyote was proud of himself. He made Inchuana. Walk up and down Inchuana to see what it made. So the animal people didn't have much to eat. Coyote clear to the ocean. He saw many salmon swim in the ocean. Used his power. Told the salmon to swim upstream. That's how Coyote made Inchuana. That's why the salmon swim upstream. That's a Colville legend. Thank you. Well, this is a bear, right? You want a bear during the winter time? They hibernate. They have to get ready. Have to eat a lot. Eat a lot. Eat a lot. Eat a lot. Eat like a ready. But bear got lazy. Get lazy sometimes. One time I was doing nothing. My wife said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm not doing anything. She said, "I thought you were doing that yesterday." I told her I wasn't finished. Bear got lazy. Didn't want to get ready for winter. Began to snow. Snow more. Snow thick. Snow got deeper. Bear got hungry. He's thinking, I'm gonna go and eat little animals. Bear walked around, there are no footprints in the snow. He's thinking, what am I gonna do? I'll go eat berries. But the bear food, there were no berries on the vine. I'll go to the river catch fish. He walked to the river, the river was frozen with ice. Bear went nice, he brushed away the snow. He saw the fish swimming. How am I gonna catch those fish? I know what I'll do. I'll knock a hole in the ice. I'll stick my long tail in the water. When the fish by my tail, I'll stand up quick. Sound reasonable? Knocked a hole in the ice. He looked there, saw the fish swimming. Stuck his tail in the ice. Stood up quick. You put your hand in cold water in the winter time. It's cold, isn't it? That's why we call it cold water. Right? Stood up quick. Silly bear sat there. The silly bear sat. Fox came over the hill. We got the fox warriors. They started shooting arrows at bear. Bear couldn't move. One came really close. Couldn't be. Oh, my tail. I lost my long, wonderful tail. It must have been the ice. I wait for the fox to come back. Fox went back to the lodges. Bear walked out. He tried as hard as he could. Never could tell his ice. That's why bears have a short tail, see? That's Iroquois legend. Thank you. Thank you. How did Coyote get all his power? In the mid-Columbia, there was a water monster named Nashla. She was big and mean. As animal people were pulling the canoes, Nashla would knock over the canoes and suck them up with a terrible breath. Animal people were pulling the canoes in the mid-Columbia. Nashla would knock over the canoes and suck them up with a terrible breath. Great Sparrow told Coyote, come here. I want you to kill Nashla. Oh, yes, I'll kill Nashla. But see, he was afraid of her because she was so big and mean and she sucked up a terrible breath. He didn't know what to do, but he knew who knew what to do. His 3 sisters lived in the stomach in the form of huckleberries. Ah, sisters, tell me what to do. No, we're not going to tell you what to do. Every time we tell you what to do, you take all the credit for thinking about yourself. Give us no credit at all for thinking about it. I'll give you credit for thinking. No, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You take all the credit for thinking about it all by yourself. Give us no credit at all. I'll give you credit for thinking about it. No, I'm not going to. Hail, hail, fall down. They're afraid of hail. They told them, Make 7 flint knives. Get your fire starter, your pack. Go to the place where Nasha lived. Get Nasha to swallow you. Build a fire in Nasha's stomach. Cut pieces of the heart down. Those that are starving will eat. Those that are freezing will warm themselves. Cut slowly on the heart. 6 of the knives will break. The last knife, heart, fall into the fire. Nasha will throw up onto the riverbank. Then name all the animals. Oh, I know what to do all along. I don't know what, I'm only conferring with you to see if you know what to do. Then I was told, made 7 flint knives. Got his backpack, fire starter, firewood, went to the place where Nasha lived. You tried to get Nasha to swallow him, but she wouldn't, but she knew he was powerful. She swallowed him. Just before he went, he grabbed an armful of dry sagebrush, started a fire, getting ready to escape. Cut pieces of the heart down, roasting it. Feed animals that were starving. Cut pieces of the heart down, roasting it. Those that are starving ate. Pieces of the heart down, roasting it. People who were freezing warmed themselves by the fire. 6 knives broke the last knife. The heart fell into the water. Nasha threw him up onto the riverbank. Coyote named all the animals. Great Spirit told Coyote, come here, because you killed Nasha and named all the animals, and I give you a power no one else has. You can change yourself into anything you want. You can change another being into anything you want. Human beings come here to make the world for them. You have to steal a fire for them. But people will remember you. You're like Goofy. You're like really Goofy. They'll pass down legends of your deeds. That's how Coyote got his power, and that is the Clackamas legend. Thank you. Coyote fell in love with this goose girl. She was pretty. What am I gonna do? She's so pretty. Look at me, but a coyote. I'm skinny. I'm brown. I got a long, scraggly tail. You start pouting around. You ever pout around, waiting, look at what you want? Show me how to pout, George. Yeah. Pouting around big time. Really big time. Went down by himself. Found a dead goose, plucked his feathers, used his fire, glued him on, made himself a goose, but not a regular goose. Made himself good looking. Handsome, and he made his feathers luster. So every time he moved, sun would glisten off his feather, walking like a goose, eating like a goose. Next to the goose girl, bent over with his deep coyote voice. She loved him. He was so good looking. Every time he moved, sun would glisten off his feathers. Had such a deep coyote voice. Time to fly south for the winter. Stomped his feet, couldn't fly. Ran with the fort, stomped his feet, flapped his wings, couldn't fly. Closed his eyes, ran with stomped his closed eyes, tripped over a rock. Heard all the rocks sway. Ran with the heart, stomped his closed eyes. Surprised himself, he flew. He never flew before. Flew up next to the goose girl. Began to with a deep coyote voice, She loved him. He had such a deep coyote voice. Every time his wings flapped, sunlight would glisten off the tips of his wings. Right about the time he wasn't flying right, his legs were made for running, not flying. His foot fell out from underneath. His other foot fell out from underneath. His long, ugly penis fell out from underneath. That's not goose, that's coyote. He fell. He started crying for the goose girl. Woo, woo, woo. That's why you see coyotes off by themselves, crying for the goose girl they never got. Woo, 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 woo. That's a Shoshone Bannock legend. Thank you. The birds were flying, bumping into each other. Eagle called a meeting of all the birds in the big meadow. On behalf of all the bird kind, I want to thank you for coming to this important meeting. We have a problem. We do not have a leader. The human beings have men chiefs, women chiefs, grandmas and grandpas, we do not have a leader. Does any bird have an idea on how we should choose a leader? Tiny bird raised his wing. I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. Let's say, who is the wisest would be our leader? Who is wiser than me? That wouldn't work. The tiny bird raised his wing. I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. Let's say, who will fly highest will be our leader. Hawk and eagle were chosen. Some of the hawk believed hawk would win. Some eagle believed eagle would win. Oh, said, in 5 days we'll come back. We'll decide who our leader is. Some went with hawk, believing hawk would win. Some with eagle, believing eagle would win. They dieted, they flew. I can't imagine a bird being on a diet. Maybe they did. After 5 days they came back. Oh, said hawk fly first. Hawk flew up on strong hot wings. Up he flew, higher and higher. Tiny bird said, look, he's nothing but a dot, and landed. Eagle's turn. Eagle flew up on strong eagle wings. Up he landed. The wind caught his wing up, higher and higher. Tiny bird said, look, he's nothing but a dot. And the dot disappeared. Eagle came down and landed. That's how Eagle became leader of all the birds. That's the Clackamas legend. Thank you. Big Brother was walking around the sky, knew that the animal had been a large, long time, learning legends, learned how to make tools, learned how to make clothes, decided to make a new animal. He went to the flowers, got different colors from the flowers, put it in a buckskin bag, and dropped it up, come beautiful butterflies, singing bird-like songs, really pretty butterflies. Tiny bird went to Big Brother. Look, you gave these people voices. I thought you gave us voices so we could sing our morning songs. Big Brother took away the butterflies' voices. They're still pretty. They still fly around. They don't make any noise. That's a Tohono O'odham legend. Thank you. What this is, possum? I need your help. When I go like this, I want you to say, wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. Let's try it. Wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. Go to possum. Possum, make him stop. Don't come in yet. I'm combing my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. Coming in, did you come to look at my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail? Don't you wish you had a wonderful, marvelous, furry tail? Don't you wish you had my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail? What's so important about his tail? He's got a tail like anyone else. We'll fix him. We'll send Cricket the barber with the possum's lodge. Make him in. Stop. Don't come in yet. I'm combing my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. Coming in, did you come to look at my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail? Yes, I came to look at your wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. But it came with special magic grease to put on the fur of your wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. So the fur will shine. You mean the fur on my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail? And Shine Cricket said yes. Possum laid on Shine Cricket being the barber tribe. Comb out possums. Wonderful, marvelous, furry tail. Reason of power. Fall to deep and deep sleep. Cricket being the barber of the tribe took his knife and shaved all the fur off of possum. Wonderful, marvelous, skinny tail. He put grease on it. It was not magic grease, any kind of cooking grease. Wrapped in the red cord, walked possum. What did you do to my wonderful, marvelous, furry tail? Don't worry, it's magic when the drum pounds, the magic will work. And when the dance tonight, the fur on my
Wonderful, marvelous, very
well, Shine Cricket said yes. So Cricket went home, possum took a nap, came strutting to the meeting. He shook his tail over here. Hear people laugh. I bet the leopard's got a fat tail. Shook his tail over here. I bet the leopard's got Simmons got no tail. Shook his tail over here. I bet the leopard Simmons got a skinny tail. Looked back, saw their laugh, went him and goes, "Oh no, my tail!" and rolled over and grinned. If you're ever out in the wild and startled a possum, go over and play dead called playing possum. So don't think what you have is more important than everyone else. You got the same thing. Thank you very much for listening. And we close up with a song from John. Thank you. And to close with a poem. This poem was published in New Zealand back in 1983 in a book called A Nation Within. 1997, it featured on Poetry Motion at the time at Buses and Max's. There's that stone at Oregon State University. Look at the main door, along the bench to the right of the door. This poem's in granite. You know what I like about that? That it didn't have to die first. Most poetry ground did white guys, not Indians or women. Indian education blues. I sit in the crowded classrooms and learn how to read about Dick, Jean, and Spot. But I remember how to get a deer. I remember how to beadwork. I remember how to fish. I remember the stories told by the old, but Spot keeps showing up. My report card is bad. Thank you for listening. Yeah. And I have to do with whether keep them selling my books for sale. Thank you very much for listening. Take care.